Today on Karamo.
I held you down for 2 years.
Yes, she did.
She says her daughter's father
I held you
Yes,
down.
you did.
I'm
Yes, you
sorry,
did.
but I held you down.
is a total deadbeat.
We have so much bad blood.
We bumping heads 24/7.
An emotional letter
I'm gonna read it to you.
you can't miss. That would have crushed you. That didn't crush you. Can anything get him to step up for his child? I don't give a damn about what you two are going through.
And that's
This
what I'm
is your
saying.
daughter. Plus,
You sure you want to hear?
I want to hear it. She caught him looking for love online.
Hits him up every single week. Little heart messages.
I have no idea who that is.
I think it's time that we unlock your phone. Will the truth make or break this couple? Your results. Our guest Kyla says her co-parenting situation is way off balance with her daughter's father. Kyla feels like she has to force him to give her money and spend time with his own daughter. Let's meet Kyla. Hello.
You're looking nice
I
today.
told you love.
Thank you.
So, Kyla, this breaks my heart to hear the situation you're going through with your daughter's father.
Yeah.
So I want to know just off the bat, what has Josh missed in your daughter's life?
Karamo,
You laughed. I love it. She's like,
I'm
what
like,
has he
where
not?
do I start?
What has he missed? Yeah.
When I tell you I have been dealing with this man since 2013.
Okay.
It started off with him treating me horribly, but now it's trickling down to my daughter.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
So this is what he's missed? The 4th, 5th, and 7th birthdays?
He's missed the 4th, 5th, and 7th birthday.
And how old is your daughter now?
She's almost 8, so that's almost half her life.
Yeah, wow.
Literally,
okay.
almost half her life.
And Christmas, he comes, no presents was given last year at all?
No presents were given last year. I can't even remember a Christmas where he was around. There has not been one Christmas where he's been there. Maybe the first year, but that's it.
Halloween, dance recital, school awards, so he's not involved in the school at all.
Let me tell you about these holidays,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
She likes to share that love with other people. So she'll call him and have to hype him up. So she feels as though she has to bring the energy to him, like, oh, daddy, it's Christmas, da 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 da. And he in the bed, so she starts feeling bad for him when really it should be the opposite. He should be getting her into the holiday spirit. But she feel like as a 7-year-old kid, she has to change him, and that's
She's
not
already
okay.
seeking validation is what she's doing.
Exactly,
Oh,
already.
Already. So what has Josh lied about in the past with your daughter? The
When
broken promises.
Oh my gosh, honestly, it all trickles down to money. It all trickles down to money. Making school payments. I have her in private school. I've had her in private school since she was like 3 years old.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I've carried that on my back all by myself. When I was in Georgia, my payments were $550.
Yeah.
Up here in Philly, my payments is $500 a month. I have to take care of those payments. Not only that, I have to take care of getting her clothes for the year. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of our bills. He don't help with nothing.
So he said that he's going to make school payments. He does not. He said that he's going to give child support payments, and he doesn't at all?
And the thing about it is, this is what he said. I'll be like, hey, do you think, and the only thing that I ask him for is the school. I don't ask him to help me with my bills.
Got
all
it.
I ask him for is money for her school. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I ask for.
Yeah.
And he don't give me nothing.
So-
and he'll say he'll do it, and then he'll be like, okay, I got you. And then it never happens.
Spending time with his daughter, he breaks that promise a lot? I saw that he missed the birthdays, but does he say, like, he doesn't spend any time with her?
Honestly, he don't. First of all, there's no way he can spend time with her because he all over the world. He done moved from Atlanta. Mind you, I'm in Atlanta. I have my apartment. We moved there together. And then he went ahead and moved to Orlando. Moved from Orlando. You know where he moved to?
Where?
He went to L.A. He went to
What?
You know how expensive it is to live in L.A.?
Yes.
And then from there, he moved back to Atlanta to Buckhead, which is another expensive city.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this whole time, I'm in the same apartment for 6 years that I cannot leave because I'm the only one taking care of. Like, I have to be there for her.
Yeah. This your sweet little girl right here?
Yeah, that's
She
my
is
booba.
beautiful.
That's my booba.
Uh-huh.
That's
She
my
is
lady.
adorable.
And it's sad because she's at the point now to where she's feeling it. You know, she's going to school, talking to teachers about it, talking to her friends. It was his birthday the other day, right? And she came to me and was like, I don't care about that man. I hope he got the worst birthday ever.
Yeah.
She crying at school whenever her teachers are talking about, oh, well, give this note to your mom and dad. She in the school crying, having to cover her face with a mask because she's like, I don't have a dad.
Yeah, makes
Do you know how
sense.
that makes me feel? To know that she's feeling like that?
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
What excuses does he make?
This is what he always say. Anytime I ask, well, first of all, when I ask him for money towards her school, he always says, okay, I got you, okay. When it come down to, you think he giving me that money? No.
Yeah.
I just had to call his job literally a month ago to get them to pay him.
Yeah.
Next he said, oh, it came through, but it got to get cleared. It don't take too much for money to clear.
So what was the red flags you saw at the beginning of the relationship when you were becoming a mother?
Yo, you want to talk about red flags?
Yes.
Where do you want me to start?
Okay.
So first of all, like I said, we was together since 2013, and we planned her. She wasn't an accident. She wasn't, oh, oopsie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when I told him that I was pregnant and we were on the way going to actually meet his mom for the first time for her
Yes.
50th birthday, took the test, and I came out, and I'm thinking it's going to be a happy moment because we were, we planned
Planned
it.
it. Yeah, you've been talking about it.
Yo, when I told him, I will never forget this. I whispered in his ear, Josh, I'm pregnant. I thought it was going to be like a beautiful moment. His energy changed like this. He looked at me with the most disgusted face and was like, oh, well, I don't want to talk about this till we get back. So in Georgia, the energy off, my first time meeting his family, it was just horrible. So we get back, and I'm thinking we're going to have a heart-to-heart. We're going to talk about it. It's finally going to be a good moment. He breaks up with me. He breaks up with me.
What was his excuse for breaking up with you?
He said, well, I feel like we need to grow separate. We need to separate so we can grow into who we need to be and then come together stronger. But it's just the energy behind it, how he was saying it. It's just like he didn't know what to do. He was scared.
Tell me your daughter's name.
Nalea.
Nalea, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Are you afraid of Nalea actually acting out because she doesn't have a father?
Honestly, this is the thing.
Because you said she's already crying. You said she's already telling her friends. She's already reacting at school. Are you scared of this behavior getting worse?
Honestly, I feel like I'm scared that it's gonna harden her. I feel like it's gonna harden her, if anything. She's very in tune with her emotions. Like, she'll come to me and express, like a couple weeks ago, she was like, Mommy, is Daddy even really my daddy because he's not around?
Sad.
He's not here with me, So she already is feeling these emotions, but she's communicating it with me. So I'm scared that she's so in tune with how she's feeling now that it's gonna harden her in the future.
Yeah.
And either block her from opportunity, block her from meeting people, block her from, I don't know. I'm scared for her. I am scared for how it's going to affect her.
Well, listen, there's another side of the story that we do need to get to, so I'm ready to bring out Josh. Josh, welcome to the show. Hold on, we haven't heard Josh's side yet, so let's we got to still hear Josh's side.
Let's see what story he's telling today.
How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good.
Thank you
Nice
for
to
having me.
meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, I'd like to be fair here because we've heard one side here. So, Josh, I want to hear your side of this. Is there anything that Kyla has said that you feel like is not true?
Yes.
She says her daughter's father
I held you down for 2 years.
Yes, she did.
is a total deadbeat.
I held you down.
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
I'm
Yes, you
sorry,
did.
but I held you down.
An emotional letter
I'm going to read it to you.
you can't miss. That would have crushed you. That didn't crush you. Can anything get him to step up for his child? I don't give a damn about what you two are going through.
And that's
This
what I'm
is
saying.
your daughter. So this is what he missed, the 4th, 5th, and 7th birthdays?
No presents were given last year. All I asked him for is money for her school. That's it. A couple weeks ago, she was like, Mommy, is Daddy even really my daddy because he's not around?
Is there anything that Kyla has said that you feel like is not true?
Yes. Before we found out she was pregnant, we had already started going our separate ways.
We was going our separate ways.
Then
We were together. If
No,
we
no.
were going our separate
We were
ways, then why
together.
would I be going with you to your mom's
we were
birthday
together.
party?
We were together.
Like what?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead, finish.
My
Let's hear
mother,
this, y'all, because this
as
is
she
what I
said,
get all the time.
as she said, it was an exciting moment for her to meet my family already. Because this was my mom's 50th birthday party, this trip had been planned at least a month in advance. In this time, I never said we broke up, but we started having the friction, the petty arguments. Then,
Doesn't that contradict what he just said, though? Doesn't that contradict what he just said?
But in this moment, she's telling me that you had planned the baby. Did you try to plan a
yes,
plan your family?
yes.
So you
yes, we
did plan a family.
Yes, we did.
So you made a conscious decision to say,
Yes.
this is the woman I want to
Yes.
have a child with.
Yes.
Okay, that's a big piece of this story.
Correct.
And so once you hear that she's pregnant, she said your response was negative.
Before we got to the bus station, we actually went with one of my good friends and his girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
Who took the
We
test
knew
with me in the bathroom?
there was a possibility of her being pregnant. We had both agreed before we got to the bus station, let's not do this until we come back. That's what I told her. I
So,
said,
but you got
don't
back
take
and
a
then you broke
test.
up with her. Why?
No, and that's not what happened.
Okay, so that's the part you feel is untrue.
Wait, you didn't break up with me when we got back? I wasn't on your floor?
I did not break up with you when we got back. When I got back, I will admit, the person I was in 2013, I did panic. Admittedly, that was not the answer.
Have you said it to her?
Yes, I have before.
We've never talked about that moment. You don't know how much that moment really hurt me because at the end of the day, like, we planned it. Like, for real, like, that really hurt me. And that's something that sticks with me because I was sitting on your floor and pregnant that we planned, and you literally broke up with me right then and there. You say, oh, I didn't break up, oh, my response was wrong, but that made me feel like I was alone.
Can you apologize to her for that moment?
I do apologize for making that decision in that moment, and I do apologize for how that made you feel and everything that came from it, all the lingering problems.
Thank you.
In that moment, I'm not going to sit here and say you're a liar because I'm sure how focused she was on that moment was a lot more focused. Admittedly, my head was scattered in that moment, so I can't say the details. But where my head was at, we were already having problems. I know I come from a product of two people that do not like each other.
And that right there, that point alone, like, I'm confused about that because we've had conversations about us doing better than our parents.
Yes, correct.
And I agree with that. Nalea calls you dad. She loves you, daddy. She loves you so much. Do you know how much she loves you, yo? My issue is you're not providing. You're not really trying to help.
Can I go back to...
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish saying what you were
what's
saying.
your next point, Josh?
Whatever we feel like that breakup happened, within the next maybe 2 weeks, we were back together, going to prenatal visits, and we're together. I went to every visit. I went to the visit she found out she was pregnant. My friend was the one giving us rides because we didn't have a car. I went to every visit with her, and I even lost my apartment, and then I moved in with her, so we were together. It's not like I just broke up with her, and this is the first time I've seen her since then.
It wasn't 2 weeks, though.
Within a short amount of time.
Would you agree that y'all's communication is bad?
Terrible.
It's horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible.
Has it always been bad?
No.
No, it hasn't
There was a
always
point, like
been
you say, we planned a family at one point.
Do you feel like Kyla's crossing any boundaries?
Yes,
What boundaries have I crossed?
having this position and this leverage is not much I can say because I'm not the one. I don't have the position to draw these lines in the first place.
What position and what leverage?
Within the next few years, I decided to get into another relationship.
Honestly, that didn't even matter because I was in a relationship before he even got in a relationship.
And those are the things I want to address. I would like to address.
Well,
Those-
for me,
these are things
the
I
other
like to
relationship
address.
doesn't really play into it. I can see that the unhealthy communication, but at the end of the day, there's your daughter involved.
Correct.
And I'm hearing that, I saw on this sheet that you missed a lot of stuff, that you made broken promises, you're not paying, you're not showing up for things. What is your response to that?
And I'm trying to get to the main thing that is not being.
Okay.
She said I moved to Orlando. I did move to Orlando eventually to chase my dream, in the entertainment industry. Yes.
Yeah.
The reason I left was because at some point she realized, you know what? Whatever side hustle, whatever little money he's bringing in, it's not enough. She gave me an ultimatum. She said, "You have until February to make X amount of money."
I said this?
Yes.
When did I say this?
We agreed on it.
This is news to me, because I never said that.
didn't
I
mean it.
never gave an ultimatum, ever.
I just want to finish.
Ever.
I would like to finish. I
Ever.
would
But
like
you're
to finish.
talking, I can't cuss on this,
I would
but
like to
you
finish.
talking, like
just-
you not making sense. What
Okay.
you saying is false.
So,
What did you even talk about?
Yeah.
So,
Oh my gosh, like I can't.
we agreed that I was not, and like I said, I want to talk.
February, I gave you an ultimatum. Since
we
when did I give you an
agreed.
ultimatum?
listening
I
to
held
you.
you down for
Okay.
2 years.
We agreed.
I held you down for 2 years.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I held you
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I'm
Yes, you
sorry,
did.
but I held you down.
An emotional letter
I'm gonna read it to you.
you can't miss. That would have crushed you. That didn't crush you. Can anything get him to step up for his child? I don't give a damn about what you two are going through.
And that's
This
what I'm
is your
saying.
daughter.
My issue is you're not providing.
She gave me an ultimatum.
This is news to me, because I never said that. I
didn't.
never gave an ultimatum. I held you down for 2 years.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I
did.
held you down.
We agreed that I was not
And then you
chipping
talk about
in,
I'm
and she was
sorry, I
holding me
can't.
down. I
was
need
working
to.
2 jobs.
Yes, I said I need to
Going to
start
school
pitching
full
in,
time.
and we agreed
But I
that
gave
I
you
need
all
to have this much money.
Okay. So, but
She
this
was-
is the thing. This is the thing, because I can see this. There's always going to be a miscommunication again about the money or whatever. My thing, again, going back to the daughter, if you don't have the financial stuff, she's still taking the burden. She's
all
holding
the
it down.
burden. I'm tired of
But
it.
my
I
question-
take all the burden.
Yes.
Every single
But
burden.
my question is, do you think that you're being the best father you can be to your daughter?
No.
Right.
Not as in the last maybe 6 months, I've definitely matured as a man. I've definitely made more conscious decisions to say, you know what, these are things over the last few years that I've been terrible at. These
How often
things
do you see your daughter?
I just had my daughter for the summer. Before that, I try on holidays.
What holiday, Josh?
I said I try. I never said I'm
But
successful.
when you come through,
I never said I was
do you know
successful.
how it makes her feel that you don't be around for holidays?
I do.
Do you know how it makes her feel
And-
that she gotta give you the energy on holidays? She gotta hype you up.
How often do you talk to your daughter?
Lately, not a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Does your daughter say that she wants to talk to you?
She does.
Does she say she wants to spend time with you?
She does.
And then what's your response to her?
My response is that what I'm out here doing, I'm trying to do for us, and me and mommy cannot get along right now, so I can't do that with mommy. And as I am doing this, I hope you see the fruits of my labor.
But Josh, you've been saying
And that's
that
the
for
best-
8. You've been saying that for 8 years,
I have.
and there's no change.
So my producers
There's
told me
no
that your
change.
family lives like 5 minutes away from her, and you'll go visit your family, but you won't see your
But
daughter.
won't see when we lived in Georgia. Yes, I used to have to force him to take her.
Is that true?
I used to have to force him
There
to take
is
her.
always details in this. Where she was at next door to my apartment, I had no car, so I said, Kyla, I will watch her, but can you please just drop her off?
The only detail that I'm concerned about is your daughter. And
Correct.
so, like, I'm hearing a lot of all this
I've
stuff that's going
admitted to
on.
that.
So
I've
I'm asking-
admitted that she
You
has
have.
the short end of the stick.
You said everything.
I'm
you
not
have
lying.
said that everything she has
That's
said
why I
is
said
correct.
the final result,
Is
and me
that-
as a man, I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and say, no matter how it happened, no matter whether it's my fault or her fault, that's that.
So my-
Fortunately, like
Kyla
she,
said that you're always on your phone instead of wanting to play with your daughter. Is that true?
no,
No, it is.
no.
It is.
From your perspective.
This is the longest she spent in a room with me in the last 8 years. I don't know how
No,
she would know
it
that.
is. Let's bring it back to when you came to visit Philly. And I was supposed to be in my room the whole time, and you were supposed to be downstairs with her, whatever, taking care
Watching-
of her.
watching
and
TV,
I
yes.
had to go downstairs and facilitate a game for you to even interact with her. I had to say, let's play
she
Uno,
did this,
so we can interact.
when
You were
she
sitting
did
on
thi-
the couch on your phone, and she was sitting on the
Once
floor,
again, this
and she
can-
came to me like, Mommy, Daddy's here, but he's not spending any time with me.
Once
like,
again, this is true, but this is why.
he's saying
My
stuff is
daughter
true, but
was
then going
sitting
back
down
on his
there.
word.
My daughter was sitting down there, turned on the TV, and got stuck in YouTube. She got y'all.
But
I
you
know
know
that
why
kid.
she did
She
that?
got stuck in YouTube.
Because you weren't interacting with
At
her.
first,
You weren't
I did
playing with
interact.
her.
That's what I'm. This is what you
Kyla,
got.
Kyla, I want to know. My producer said that you have something here that you want to present to Josh today. Is that
Yes,
correct?
I do.
What is it?
So Nalea actually wrote you a letter. She wrote you a letter. And, you know, I tried to get her to express everything that she was feeling, but she loves you so much that, you know, she expressed what she could. And I'm gonna read it to you. She said, Daddy, I want to start off by saying I love you, and I appreciate you for being my daddy. I don't want this to be emotional, so please don't take this to heart. But to start off, I really want to talk to you more. I love to FaceTime you, but I would rather see you in person. She said, I'm not trying to force you to do these things, but it will really make me happy. But if you call me, don't talk about this letter because it will make it a little awkward. But this is the end of the letter, and I want to say I love you so, 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 so much. And I appreciate you. XOXO Nalea, your sassy and pretty daughter.
What do you think about that?
I wish my daughter was here. I wish my daughter was here so I could reply to that to her. Because like she said earlier when I was backstage, she is, for a 7, almost 8-year-old, she's extremely in tune, you know, with her emotions. She's very perceptive and aware of what's going on.
I can hear it in the letter.
We have so much bad blood, there's nothing I can do.
But you
from
know
the
what?
heart-
I don't get y'all. Sorry to cut you off, but I have to make this point. And I
Continue.
want you to answer this. I want you to answer this. Matter of fact, look at me and answer this question, please. Why is it that when we're not around each other and we're communicating and we're trying to communicate, trying to get to the bottom of things, it's like I'm enemy number one, but then when we're together and we're in person and you're visiting and it's like you tell me all your life, you know, we cool, you know, you come and talking to me instead of spending time with her. You know what I'm saying? And we got that, like we're cool. So why when we're not around each other, why is it like we bumping heads 24/7? Like what's the Can you explain
It
that?
is
Can you
because-
explain, like, is it the way I communicate? Do you feel like I'm attacking you? Do you feel like, do you automatically
Let's stop
just
right
have
there.
a
Do you feel like
perception?
she's attacking you?
Yes. But right, I'm not going to say victim. I'm not going to say I feel like she's attacking me and I'm a victim. But based on the things that I've done, admittedly, she does bring this energy towards me.
All right, so this is the truth bomb of this all.
Yes.
I want you to get up with me. Can anything get him to step up for his child? She's begging to say, please talk to me, please show me some love. Find out next. I don't give a damn about what you two are going through.
And that's
This
what I'm
is your
saying.
daughter.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
I've definitely matured as a man.
I want to start off by saying I love you and I appreciate you for being my daddy. I don't want this to be emotional, so please don't take this to heart. But to start off, I really want to talk to you more. I love to FaceTime you, but I would rather see you in person.
All right, so this is the truth bomb of this all.
Yes.
I want you to get up with me. All right, so the reason I got you to get up is because I'm hearing the communication issues, but again, the only person that's most important to me is your daughter.
Correct.
So I have a picture of your future daughter that I want you to look at. And I want you to look at this photo and realize this is what's gonna happen to your daughter because of the issues that you're doing now.
Low self-esteem, jealousy, clinginess, attention-seeking behavior. Attracting abusive partners, craving sex, attracting older men.
So I wanna ask you right now, is that the photo of your daughter that you want?
No, and that's why I spent the last, like I said, everything that she has addressed on this show, I thought I came to resolve those things.
But the thing is that it's not about resolving it with her.
I know.
I need you to look at this because we all know this to be true. When there's a young woman who has a father that she's begging to say, please FaceTime me, please talk to me, please show me some love. When your daughter is writing those letters, I don't give a damn about what you two are going through. This is what your daughter's gonna happen.
And that's
This
what I'm
is your
saying.
daughter.
I don't think you get what I'm saying, Karamo.
I do get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're like, I'm hearing
saying
this. I'm a
I've
third party. I don't know you.
I'm-
Do you want this to be your daughter?
No.
Okay.
So when are the actions gonna start lining up?
Like when I paid my last child support payment,
Yeah.
you don't want me to be that new person. You're stuck on the person I used to be.
I'm crazy
You're-
for you to
you
be
don't
that
want
new
me to be
person.
that new person.
You know I
So
keep
why
it open
didn't
with you.
you-
You know I keep the relationship open. You know I don't cut her off from talking to you.
So I want
know
you to tell me right
her,
now.
call
Hold on one
daddy.
second. What are you going to do from this point on
Yes.
to say, I'm going to make sure this does not become my daughter?
Please, answer that.
I have recently got a more secure job that does not have me being all over the country with crazy hours. So I have more stability, more ways to prioritize my daughter. Because if I'm on a plane and I'm in a place where
Brother,
the
I
flight
gotta tell you,
is.
hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm saying it from the
because
past.
communication-
I'm saying it from the
because I
past.
gotta tell you something, brother. I'm listening to you, and I'm hearing you, and you are riddled with a lot of excuses. And it is excuse after excuse after excuse. And part of that excuse is because you just told me earlier you feel attacked through your communication, and so you're constantly in defense mode instead of love mode. And the love that you need to be giving is for your daughter. This is what your daughter's gonna turn into. All your daughter is saying, I need you to FaceTime me. If you call your daughter's mother and she says, no, I'm not bringing the child, guess what? That's what you as a man say, I'm gonna walk my ass down this road that has no pavement.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Like I said.
I didn't do that.
Like I said.
I didn't do that.
You did
I
it
didn't do that
twice.
numerous times.
You did it twice.
Okay.
I told you, stop defending, start loving your daughter. Stop defending, start loving your daughter. Your daughter right now is saying she needs you. Are you feeling me right now?
Correct.
Your daughter is writing letters saying she needs you. Come take a seat. Come
Hey,
take a
yo.
seat. Your daughter is saying that she needs you. Your daughter says, Dad, I need you to FaceTime me. I watched you when she read that letter to you. I am a father as well. That would have crushed me. That didn't crush you. Tell me. I'm watching you. We're all watching you.
I've tried to say this. I don't know if you're doing this for ratings at this point. I've said everything.
I'm doing this for your daughter is what I'm doing this for.
Everything you've said, I've agreed with you.
Just because you're
I know,
agreeing with me,
but
I'm
let me
asking you to have an emotional
and this
connection.
is my answer. You just asked, wouldn't that crush me?
Emotional connection.
I have beat myself up. I've come to terms with that list. But as here in real time in front of these cameras, if y'all are here to beat me up, cool.
I'm sorry if I did not acknowledge the work you've done in the past 30 days. I'm saying that to you man to man. If you feel like you felt like attacked and that I couldn't acknowledge it, I'm sorry for that.
I don't think it was more so acknowledging, it was more so in my beef with her.
I told you already that this is not about you and her. To me, only person I care about is your daughter.
And respectfully, I feel the same.
So you tell us right now, what's the next 30 days?
Next 30 days is my daughter's, first is my daughter's 8th birthday. That is the first thing. I've communicated with her in the last 30 days. What are we going to do for this birthday?
What do you think you can do?
Talk to my daughter about it. I don't have to ask her. I can FaceTime my daughter and say, what do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do?
So how often are you
I
going to
go to
FaceTime your daughter?
Every
What's
day.
the schedule you have in your mind?
Every day.
Okay.
Every single day. She wakes up and goes to school around 8 o'clock, and so I can call her in the morning. I get off at 5 or 6 o'clock, and I can call her in the
Are you
afternoon.
going to do that and actually create a positive pattern with her?
Yes,
so
I am.
where she's like, okay, my daddy, all right, I know my daddy's about to call me. All right, I know my daddy's calling me after school, because she'd be hyped and happy to talk to you.
The best thing for you all to do as co-parents is for you to clearly write down the best boundaries and the best things that you can do to be there for your daughter. You give that list to her and say, this is what daddy said he's going to do.
But can I ask your
And
advice
now,
on something?
sure
Mom?
you can.
What do you suggest that I do when it comes to the financial situation? Because, like I said, I'm never going to close the door on their relationship. That's
on
the
it, I just
only
paid it last
problem
30 days.
I have
Thank you.
with him.
Yeah.
You said what?
Somebody said child support. I said, I went and I just paid the last 30 days, so let's
And
take
when
the
was
next
the
30
last
days.
time?
A long time.
we
a long
moving,
time.
Okay.
It's a bunch of money
But
I
we
owe.
moving forward.
I've admitted that.
I just caught myself.
that's-
We moving forward though. So okay, let's see what the next 30 days is gonna bring.
But again, it's really, again, about tracking the behavior. He's admitted that he hasn't paid before in the past. He's admitting and saying he's paid this last 30 days and he wants to continue from here on out. The thing is, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that here on out, but these things have to be set in stone. So if you need to add on a second list of saying, listen, you need to give me a payment on the first, this is the amount, that way you two don't need to communicate. Both of y'all need to write it out. The most important thing is write it out for your daughter.
Yeah.
Write out what you're gonna do. And that's for you. Write out, daughter, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this.
I would take the
Good
steps to
idea.
write them out first.
Yes.
I would
That's
take
a
write
good
it, write it
idea.
out for her and
Instead
let her
of
know
her
and give it to her. And then that way she can say, okay, I'm holding dad accountable to these
And
things.
she would appreciate that. She would appreciate that a lot.
At the end of the day, I think that you both want the best for your daughter. I think that y'all, the communication and the anger between you two has unfortunately bled in on your part into your daughter. And I think that if you don't want your daughter to turn out to be the woman that I just showed you right there, I think you will continue to make the steps that you've already started to make. Just continue for your daughter. You hear me? I think y'all can do this. All right, listen, everyone, we'll go right back after this.
You sure you want to hear?
I want to hear it. She caught him looking for love online.
Hits him up every single week. Little heart messages.
I have no idea who that is.
I think it's time that we unlock your phone. Will the truth make or break this couple? Your results. Stay tuned. All right, our guest Tiffany looks through her boyfriend's phone every single day. And she says lately it has been looking a little too clean to her. She said, too clean. She feels the only way she will trust him is if we unlock his phone. Everyone, please welcome Tiffany to the show. Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. May I have a hug?
Yes,
Nice
I
to
really
meet you.
am.
Okay. So I heard you say that you looked through your man's phone, and right
Right.
now it's looking a little too clean for you.
It is looking too clean
What
for
does
me.
that mean?
Well, when I met him, there was a lot of activity going on that phone.
Got it.
And I started busting and finding things that I wasn't comfortable with finding.
So that's why you don't trust him.
Yeah, and then there's some things that happened. And
Which
he,
is?
In the beginning, there was another woman involved, and I didn't know about her. She didn't know about me. But every day that I met him, I said, look, do you have someone you're involved with? And he said, no, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
And so we would see each other every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so things start getting shady. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, sometimes disappearing. I didn't hear from him. And so I said, what happened? Oh, water went through my phone. I said, but it works on Monday when it's time for you to go to work. So yeah.
And it's because he was with this other woman.
Yeah, yeah.
And so how long did it take you into the relationship to find out that he's with this other woman?
2.5 months. It's just like something my gut feeling said, let me see your phone. And I found old messages from those times that was disappearing from her.
So then why didn't you leave the relationship after that? They're 2 months in, you're not
Yeah.
together a long time. What was it that made you stay?
He told me, oh, this was the beginning stage. Now where I'm at now in the relationship, I'll never do that again. So I believed it, and I, and put my trust into that. Like, okay, maybe that was the beginning.
How long ago did you meet him?
I met him 13 months ago.
13 months ago. So
Yes.
it's a relatively new relationship.
Yeah.
Beautiful couple.
Thank you.
So how did you meet him?
We met online on an online dating app.
Okay.
But then he went back on Tinder, and I found that the app was deleted.
He deleted and then
Yeah.
put it back on.
Exactly.
And did he delete it again?
Yes.
So he deleted it again to prove to you that he could be honest.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you believe him?
I don't know.
Does he run away from you when y'all have arguments?
Yes. He said it's stress and it gets his anxiety up and things like that. And
That's why you were concerned about him, because I was
Yes.
in the hallway. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I was in the hallway
Right.
and you were rushing through our security to go see him.
yeah.
And I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And my producer said it's because you were worried about his anxiety.
I was.
Got it.
Because he'll get he says that that's the reason why he says that I accuse him of stuff that he's not doing.
Were y'all fighting all day yesterday or all day
Yeah,
today?
all day today.
What were y'all fighting about?
About accusations and things that I was uncomfortable with.
I know y'all missed 2 flights yesterday.
Yeah.
Y'all had some issues today on
Yeah.
the original flight. What was going on?
We were arguing and getting into it. We were not in a good place.
Everyone, I think it's time to hear Amine's side of the story, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so everyone, please welcome Amine to the show. Hey, Amine, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey.
So I'm gonna ask you just point blank, have you cheated on Tiffany in the past?
When we first met, I was kind of out and partying and stuff, and I said some things to her when I first met her,
Yeah.
and it's not like I didn't mean it. The things that I said to her were true, and I do love her with all my heart. She's obviously hurt by that, rightfully so. And
Because trust was broken, you rightfully so.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were some old messages. The girl had reached out again. It's not like we were still talking or anything, and I didn't realize that was still in there.
Okay.
So we had to go through that at that point. She's the love of my life. So it made me feel so low and so guilty. I heard
So
her.
I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Because I want to get specifics right now because I really do want to figure out how I can help you all. I just asked, and you transparently, and I already know from my producers, y'all were fighting in the hallways. Y'all were fighting before you got here. That's why you missed flights. From your point of view, it seems as if everything is like, oh, well, I know this happened, and we're fine. So there's a reality that I'm missing here. So which is true? Is everything fine, or is there more that you're not sharing with me?
Hits him up every single week, little heart messages.
I have no idea who that is.
I think it's time that we unlock your phone. Will the truth make or break this couple? Your results. Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
In the beginning, there was another woman involved.
Have you cheated on Tiffany in the past?
When we first met, and I do love her with all my heart.
From your point of view, it seems as if everything is like, oh, well, I know this happened and we're fine. So which is true? Is everything fine, or is there more that you're not sharing with me?
About accusations, basically, stuff
Because she
that
said
I'm
that
not
something,
comfortable with.
you said that something popped up on your phone,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He got it. Okay, so this is happening every single week. There is a internet number, different one every week that keeps hitting him up. Hey, the other day, was that yesterday or last night? That
How do you know it's an internet number?
Because I called it and it says the text mail number is not responding or something like that. So whoever it is, it's the same person that hits him up every single week from a fake number, out-of-state number. I don't know who this person is, but they send something like, hey, I'm and I'm in Los Angeles, blah, 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 little heart messages. And I'm like, who is this? And he says he doesn't have a clue who that is. And I'm just like, how do you not know? And who is this person?
Okay.
I have no idea who that is, and
Got it.
that's why I'm fully.
So you think it's spam?
It's
think that's
spam, or it's somebody just messing around or something. But
Okay, because I want to go back to two
I
different
spend
things.
all my time with her.
I want to go back to two different things that I heard because I need clarity on it. The first one is that you said that he goes away. So where do you go when you disappear?
Oh, so like
Because
sometimes.
you said you disappear at times. Where do you go?
Yeah, so I just go out with my friends, and that's it.
If you feel like you need to blow some steam, why do you have to ignore me the whole entire night? And why don't I hear from you until the next day? If I did that to him, he would lose his mind.
Well, if she
I've never
disappeared
done
for a
that to
day, what would you
him.
feel?
I would feel the same way.
You feel the same way.
But-
So you can acknowledge you know how it feels.
Yeah, but
Okay.
It's not right.
So my second question for you is that you said you with the Tinder app, you thought that you deleted it and that it was be gone, but it wasn't. But she said that you brought it back.
so like the arguments would basically get into threats of like her talking to someone else or going out with someone else.
So because she was threatening that she would
It
talk,
went on
you decided
for,
to put it
yeah,
back on
it
your
went
phone.
on for like an extended period of time.
So you put the app back on your phone.
Yeah, so
Did
when
you
she
delete
was-
the app again?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And so right now y'all in a place where y'all are committed to each other, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. I want to talk to my audience and get y'all's point of view on this. Anybody have an opinion on this? I want to get y'all's comments.
I think my opinion, honestly, is that I'm seeing some insecurity here, and you're not going to be able to keep a relationship like that. I think you're driving him away.
Oh, so you think that her insecurities are what's driving him away?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's not insecurities, it's just the things that I've been through.
What's your thoughts on this?
Hey, Tiffany. It
Hi.
sounds like he was clear when you first met that he wasn't ready for a relationship. And, you know, it sounds like you're holding past him against present him.
Do you feel like you're holding past him against President?
I feel like I'm not, because I let a lot of that past go, and then something recently happened that I didn't mention, which is he went to the bar with his friends, and then he left the bar with a girl, and he flirted with her actually right in my face. And then I found out later, he said, all right, I'll tell you the truth. I left the bar with a girl, and we were supposed to just go to drinks, and she ended up driving to her apartment. And this was recently. This is why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling now.
Makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. Because now you're telling me that there's been the beginning of the relationship, even though you said you were just talking, you were trying to figure things out.
Right.
Then there's now, you put the app on your phone, and then now there's a woman at a bar. The insecurities make sense.
I mean, when people show you who they are, you have to believe them.
I agree.
And checking your phone every single day and being on top of you and like the insecurity.
He checks my phone every day.
I don't think
I can't
she's crazy.
send one text. I can't send one text to nobody. He checks my phone every
Do
single day.
you check her phone as well?
He checks it every day too.
I check it, but not like that. But she's
He
not
checks it.
crazy though.
I don't know. Listen,
I feel like why y'all ganging on me? And
hold
I'm
on,
getting
no.
abused. That's not even right.
Listen, I'm on your side on
That's
this part.
cold-blooded.
Listen, I think it's time for us to go back to the stage so I can unlock the phone. We'll get the answers right now. I think it's time that we unlock your phone. Will the truth make or break this couple? Your results. Find out next.
He went to the bar with his friends, and then he left the bar with a girl, and he flirted with her actually right in my face. Later, he said, all right, I'll tell you the truth. I left the bar with a girl.
It's time for us to go back to the stage so I can unlock the phone. We'll get the answers right now. I think it's time that we unlock your phone and get the results. Okay, so we searched your phone for text messages, photos, and also apps, and also any calls. When it came to your results, when it came to text messages, we found 0 text messages on your phone that can be considered shady. When it came to calls, we found 0 calls, 0 phone numbers. Now, when it came to apps, we found 2 suspicious apps on your phone. Now, the first thing, you logged onto Tinder in February, July, and in August of 2022.
Oh, wow.
The app was still downloaded on those dates you were interacting on the phone,
Oh,
Tinder.
my
In
God.
August of 2022.
Wow.
July and August of
Are
2022.
you serious? He told me that it was deleted and that he never been on there since last year.
No.
And this is what I went to, my mom had took me to a psychic, and they told me, they said, he's manipulating you. He's a good manipulator. And the psychic said to me, he said, listen to me. He said, I read for all the celebrities. He said, listen, this guy it's not going to be easy to find it on his phone. He's using apps to communicate with people. That's what a psychic that deals with celebrities told me.
Karamo, what is the other
So
one?
the second thing that we found is that I found dozens of cleavage pictures in Facebook Messenger from women to you.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's why I knew I'm not crazy. This is terrible.
Like, why would you lie to me about stuff
So,
like that?
as far as the exchanges, you could see those, right?
The thing is, it doesn't matter the conversation
Right.
right at the point. The matter is that your phone was unlocked and you were on Tinder these days.
Yeah.
The point of the matter, the fact of the matter, is that you were on Facebook Messenger and there was photos from women with cleavage.
She's been on dating apps herself.
I have.
The thing is, at the end
When
of
we
the day,
get in arguments, she's been on dating apps as well.
so this is what I'm gonna say. So the relationship for 13 months has been toxic from the beginning. Y'all are not working out together. It is time for you to put yourself first.
Thank
You seem
you.
like a woman who has said she's empowered and she's ready to say enough is enough.
Thank you.
All right? And we are here to support you.
Thank you.
So the thing is that at the end of the day, this is done. Because any explanation you give me is going to just be what you've been trying to do before. This needs to end.
Yeah.
She's finally feels empowered. I'm not saying that,
thank
listen,
you.
I hope you find a relationship where you can be honest, where y'all can be together and you can have what you want. I believe there is a woman out there for you. So I want you to go find her. This just ain't the one.
Yeah.
And I hope for you, you know, you have your proof. You
Right.
might have done stuff too, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. And so I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't know because I didn't lock her phone.
That's why she didn't put her phone up.
Well, listen, all I know right now is that we have the facts of this. Enough is enough. You don't deserve to be in this relationship.
Thank
so
you.
move on, all right?
Thank you so much. Thank you.